A typical American family getting ready in the morning, but behind closed doors, these characters are dealing with challenge after challenge. Next to Normal highlights one woman's struggle with manic depression and the toll that it takes on her family.
This new production in Cambridge is the first in New England to feature a black family at the center of this story. It puts the question of what it means to be normal in the spotlight.
This is one show I've been wanting to do for so long.
Director and choreographer Pascal Florestal has been dreaming of the day she could bring her take on this Pulitzer Prize and Tony Award-winning rock opera to the stage in the Boston area.
So often when I think of musical theater, you know, a lot of the stories, if they are centering people of color, it's all about race or all about the struggles. And I really wanted to have an opportunity for people to see a family like any other family, but a family that looks like my family.
If they love each other or if they just fake it, and if other daughters feel like I feel too.
Putting a black family front and center, I think it just highlights a health desert when it comes to the health of many, many black people in the community.
Central Square's co-artistic director, Lee McKeska-Gardner, knows the piece tackles some heavy topics.
It is a story of how do you move on from grief? How does grief intersect with anxiety and mental illness? How does a family around someone who's coping with mental illness, what do they do? How do they react?
Oftentimes, the pain of black people is dismissed, and I think it's just so important for us to remember the power of grief, and that it's not something that we just can push away. It's something we have to continue to deal with as we continue to grow and live.
You don't know, I know you don't know.
While the subject matter can be challenging, it's handled with some humor, and audiences are in for a few surprises.
I will say there's two places in that get gasps.
The musical is a co-production with Front Porch Arts Collective, a black theater company in Boston working to increase diversity on local stages.
Oftentimes, you know, people in this cast don't get seen in these roles. And I think that's something we're very passionate about at the Front Porch, is giving people of color opportunity to be in roles that normally you wouldn't get them to see. And I think that is the most beautiful part of the show.
You can see Next to Normal at the Central Square Theater in Cambridge through June 30th. And it's so important, Lisa, for everyone to see in theater their own struggles. Every family has these struggles.
Right. Such an important story to be telling right now, and in such a creative, meaningful way.